Hi guys, Umbrella Corp Gamer here, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Gunsmith. This is episode 2. So, we left off in our first episode where we had just started to expand on our production lines of camo gloves. Now, I know I said I was going to hire a mechanic, which I didn't do, so let's start ourselves off with that. So what's the mechanic need? First off, a mechanic is going to need a tool station. Why does he need a tool station? Well, he will need his tools in order to maintain the machines. Next, we have to go up here, staff management. What can we do here? This is where we can hire people. So, position, mechanic. Here we can recruit a mechanic straight away. There, we've done that. So he should be in here. He should walk in. Did we recruit him? I think we did. Double check. Yep, we did. We recruited him. He's on his way. He will be here shortly. Okay, so let's kick this off. What are we going to do today? Well, first, I notice we have a lot of gloves that we haven't sold yet, so why don't we get rid of a few of them and earn ourselves a bit of money to use. So let's come into our orders, and we left off with after accepting an order from Michi, and she wanted 300 gloves for $2,258 of profit. So we have 740 gloves in total, so we can take on another order and fulfill that straight away. There we go, there's a bit of money. And oh look, she's looking again, so accept that and fulfill. Okay, so when we expand, here's the thing. I want to spend this episode expanding these lines further. Okay, we're gonna have to be very careful as we do this because we only have $82,000 to use. Technically, we have a bit more because we went red a bit, but as we progress in making more machines, two things is going to happen. First, it's going to be a lot harder to maintain buying in fabric sheets and plastic blocks constantly. We're going to have to keep coming back here and buying these every time. But why don't we automate this? Now, how can we automate this? Here, as you can see, we can put in automation rules. We can make rules for stuff that we're going to buy. But how do we do this? How do we get this going? See, we can't turn this on at the moment, right? So how do we do this? Well, that's the easy part. We are going to hire a market manager. Okay? Now, what do we need for a market manager? Well, let's recruit him first. There he is, Edward Klein. Okay? Now what does he need? Well, he will need his own desk, a market station. Now, like all stations in this game, it has a maintenance cost and it has a power cost, or a power requirement. Let's get the desk first and get going. Where will we place him? Well, why don't we just place him here? Well, let's place him outside the staff room. Okay? Alright. Now, go back to market and set up some rules. And we can automate our buying in of inputs. So let's start off with fabric sheets, okay? Let's get him to buy in we only have a few machines at the moment, so let's say 1,000, okay? We want the condition. We will buy in 1,000 fabric sheets if the current quantity of fabric sheets that we have is less than or equal to 100. Why 100? This gives us a bit of wiggle room. The last 100 will be getting used while he orders in 1,000 to keep it going. Done. Now, let's do this again. We'll duplicate it, except we will change it to plastic blocks. And that's our two rule setup. Easy. And we'll just keep the interval at 5 seconds so that he can check regularly. There's no harm in doing this. Okay? We're not going to sell anything off of the market yet because these are the only inputs that we have. So there's no point selling them. As you can see, you can only select these two again. And because these are all we're using, we're not going to sell them. We can do something like this at a later stage. So let's turn this on. Now, if we go back to the market, see we still have over 100 here. Okay, so let's look at this and let's watch it go down to 100. See what happens. 60, 50, 140, 30, almost there. Okay. If this is correct, he should order in 1,000. Okay, went past 100. And there, he ordered them in. So this is working. That's perfect. Right? Okay, so let's pause the game for a moment. Now, what did we do last time we were playing? Well, we know that we have a blueprint of these machines, so we don't have to set this up manually again. So why don't we start laying out a few of them? Come on, gloves. It's the folder we saved them in, and there's our blueprint. Remember the cost? 11,550. And we only have 70,000. So let's place, well, they come in batches of 20, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's see if we can get 200 going. 1, 2, 3. The guy there, need him to move. 4, 5. Right. Now, we will need to make sure that we have all the power requirements for this as well. But in the meantime, let's get ourselves our line workers. I do wish that there was some kind of shift option or to clone them and keep going, but we have to do them manually each time, which is a bit of a pain. But again, look, the guys are working on stuff constantly. I'm sure they'll tackle this sooner or later. Recruit. Now, remember the trick? Shift, and we can fly through these. I just picked the wrong desk, did I? I did it twice. He's there, he's there. Okay. Okay. Let's get our last 2 done. Perfect. So they're all working, right? Now, remember we have 50 available for heating. So how much are we using? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we're using exactly 50 for these 10 lines. So the only thing we really need at the moment is more power. So let's move the heating pump, make room for more generators. Easy. Let's just double this up here, so then we know we have exactly what we need. Okay, perfect. Alright, now, here's something I want to do too. We seem to have a few more gloves in as well, so let's just see if we can get rid of some more. Yeah, look, we can do more. Who do we have available to us? Okay. And some money. Let's just try and... No. So we have one there. I'll do that later. 200 there. Look, there's an extra. Fairly crew. Okay. So we're saving ourselves a bit of money there. Active orders, and we can fulfill that one. Perfect. Right. Now, like the market, we can do the same thing for orders. We can automate the buying and sell, the accepting and fulfilling of orders, right? So, what do we need for that? Well, we need a sales station. And who goes to the sales station? Sales manager. Or orders manager, I should say. So let's recruit him. Okay, now, how do we make these rules? Well, very easy. Let's start a rule off, okay? Rule number 1. Rule conditions. If the order can be fulfilled, it'll be accepted. If the order can be fulfilled and the item quantity owned no, if we could do that, we can't. Well, let's not worry about that. If the order can be fulfilled, then we'll do it. Okay? Now, we need to be very careful here, because we don't want to take on an order that's going, at the moment, we don't want to take on an order that's going to give us an illegal commodity, because it takes longer to earn money that way. We have to hire henchmen to do that first. So we want to be careful about this. So what do? We put in an extra order. We're going to reject an order if special rewards, drugs, gold, etc. And it must include them. Okay? Save, and it will reject the order. This one will be accepted, this one will be rejected. Now, for active orders, if the order can be fulfilled, simple as that, you will sell it straight away. Turn this on, boom, that's it. The orders are now automated. If an order can be fulfilled, we don't care who it's from. At the moment, we don't care who it's from. If we have an order that can be fulfilled, we'll take on, and this means that if we have the amount of products that they require, he will only then accept the order. And at the same time, he'll fulfill the order because we have those products. So this is now automated entirely. We don't have to come into this menu again at the moment. We can just work on the factory floor. So let's get ourselves powered up. Do we have enough power for everything? No, we don't. Something's wrong. What are we missing? We're still missing more power. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we can sort that out. Let's do. Will. Yeah. Is everything in the green? Everything is in the green. Perfect. Let's watch all the boxes. Perfect. See? Just got money. So he automatically sold an order. That's good for us. So why don't we try and let this run for a moment? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Look guys, I'm going to let this run for a few minutes and then we'll come back to it once we've earned a little bit of money and we'll go from there. So I'll be back to you in 2 minutes. Okay, welcome back. So it looks like our money is starting to come in. Here we are, we're up 2,761. So I figured, why don't we try and start a little bit of research? What could we research to help us along? Well, we don't need logistics just yet. Things are fine the way they are. So why don't we try and save ourselves a bit of money on expenses and get ourselves a maintenance discount on our machinery? Maybe we can do 1 or 2 levels of this to help along. So what do we need for research? Well, we need research stations and we need researchers. So why don't we do that? Let's give ourselves 3 researchers for the moment. Researcher. At the moment we can recruit 3, and we can actually research to get more. So now we can't do that just yet. We need to get ourselves back in the green. Almost. A lot of researchers are there. We're just waiting for another order to get fulfilled, which might take a bit of time. I'll tell you what, why don't we let 2 of those researchers go for the moment to save ourselves. Well, let's see how we get on first. Let's wait this out. Alright guys, just a quick update. We have been progressively building up our assembly lines. We're kind of maintaining the negative as well as the positive, so once we kind of get a bit of money in, we just create a new line as we go, and eventually we're going to get enough that we can make money very quickly to expand the factory, which is going to be one of our next steps. In the meantime, I have gone ahead and I have researched the 2nd level for a maintenance discount, but as well as that, I'm going to try and save us money on our maintenance of the utilities. So I'm currently researching the 2nd tier generator. So let's just wait for this to finish, and then we will try and recoup some of the money that we will get from selling the old ones, and see where we go from there. And we are back. We have literally just finished our research of the tier 2 generators. So let's pause the game and let's see what we can do on cost. So let's have a look at them. So here's our first one. Okay, so the tier 1s cost 2,000 each with a maintenance cost of $32 per day. They give out 100 units of power. So what about tier 2? Tier 2 costs 3,000 with $63 on maintenance. They give out 500 units of power. This is more than enough to support the factory currently. So let's get rid of all of these generators. What we can do is we can go into the blueprint manager, hold shift, we can highlight all of these and demolish them. And we got a nice chunk of change for that, $68,000. Okay, now let's go and just give ourselves a couple of these. Give ourselves let's give ourselves 4 just for the moment, see if that will allow us to. Does it solve the power? No, it doesn't solve the power, but we still need 1 or 2 more. Okay. We need 1 more. No, we still need 1 more. Here we go. Perfect. So now we have just reduced a very big maintenance cost. And we're currently doing very well with the amount of gloves that we're making. We're getting in a nice profit. 78,000 now we're up to. So why don't we put in an extra 2 or 3 lines here just to finish off this side of the floor. I also reversed them just to give the workers an extra means to get to the staff room. Pathfinding is something that's a problem in this game sometimes, so we will work on that. So let's go to our blueprints manager, get ourselves a line. 1, 2. Perfect, we can fit 3 in. Okay. Now, let's get ourselves 3 line workers. 1, 2, 3. Let's just. There, perfect. This done. bad. What's this? No, doesn't we need more power? Need more power, Captain! Need more power! Okay. You should do it. Perfect. Let's go back. Excellent. And what's happening here is this... Oh, we need more heat. Okay. Gas pump. And now they all work. Perfect. So this is going to ramp up our wood production very, very fast. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420 gloves per packaging tick. So 420, that's going to make us a lot of money really, really fast. I mean, we're starting to build up very, very well here. This is going very well. So, I'll tell you what we might do, since we have a bit of money. Why don't we try and get our wall, get the main expansion of the factory done in the last few minutes that we have of this video. So, let's go to construction. Not need the instructions. Floors. Default flooring, which is the factory. Actually, no. Let's do the walls first. Let's do our walls first. See what I mean about the trees? So let's just do as far as there. Should do it. I know I can't see my wall. There. How far can we go? We can go. That's probably there. This will do. So we want to go as far as this one here. And let me just get rid of this wall and then join this up. Perfect. Now, let's at least just get the flooring done. And I think we can leave it there. So, be very careful with doing this because it's very finicky. I think the guys still need to, and this is the max area that we can cover in one click with flooring as well. So, see, I screwed up. I like going outside the walls. The flooring went outside north of the wall. Okay. And we're just going to do the outside edges first, and then we can just fill in the internal after that. Let's just... Did that not? Ah, there we go. Ah! Went inside the wall again. Let's just sort it out. Stopped just in time. Perfect. Okay. Look at that. Alright. Let's get the rest of our factory floor filled in. So we're going to move all this around once we get the zoning and all done, which is another thing you have to do. You actually have to zone your factory floor and your staff area separately. So we'll sort that out. Probably in our next episode we might start that. Let's just get our floor done here and have a look. Alright, perfect. Now, so we have an interior. So let's just get rid of this wall. We don't need this anymore. Steps. And let's... I'll tell you what we'll do. In our last thing, we'll sort out our staff area. That's what we'll do for our last little adventure. Steps. This accepts. Okay. TV's floating the wall still. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So what first thing we need to do, we need to get rid of. Let's pause the game to make sure. So we're going to get rid of the factory zone. We're going to get rid of the staff area, and we're going to get rid of this factory area. So what we're going to do is, to start off, we are going to designate the entire floor as a factory zone. Okay. And then we can work out our, oh, I did. No outside walls. Let's just get that there. Oh, message. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, so main area done. Factory floor area, okay? Now, let's designate a staff area. First, let us build the staff room. Let's move all of this first. Take it. I'm just going to pause here, guys. I'm just going to move these shelves over, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to move over all of these racks. So let's go and build our staff a new staff room. So what eventually we're going to do is we're going to put a line of machines here and a line of machines on the other side. And we're going to have our workers in the middle. So let's put the staff room set at the center for them to walk down to. And I think we'll place it right here. So let's go into construction, turn a wall, and we'll do it from up here. Okay, from around here. Yeah, here's fine. Just make sure we get this line set properly. Perfect. And we'll do, say, something maybe out to here. Actually, what I will do there, and build a door there, and this, and I think we'll build it maybe this wide. I think will be fine. Okay, perfect. Now let's zone this. Let's zone this off first before we zone. Let's just get this. That. Corner to corner, like that. And this would be not a factory area, it will be a staff area. Perfect. Okay, now why don't we put a nice little floor in for them? Blue floor looks nice, you ask me. So, nope. Go into the factory floor. Perfect. Let's make sure that this will go like that. Perfect. Okay. Let's put our objects in for them. So they need sofas, they need tables, plants, and TVs. So I think it was this distance. Step closer. I think it was this distance. I think it's this distance. Let's see if I can measure this upright. No. Let's see if I can get the distance right. Oh, looks like I can reach. Oh, it does reach. Okay. So this should... Ah! Perfect. So that means that this TV should reach these 3 sofas. Perfect. Okay. Do the same thing again. Three sofas, 2 points. Sofa, points. Okay. Table. And TV. Yep, they all have it. Perfect. That should be more than enough for them. At least for the moment. And then we might do the same on the other side. So we need to wait for these guys to get up off these couches so that we can delete them. But we'll do that in due course. Now, let's move our desks out of the way. Our manager and market manager need to be moved. And then our scientists, our researchers, okay. Let's let this move until we can. Right. So guys, I'm going to just tidy this up a bit off camera. Next time we will continue our expansion and create a few more machines and go and decide what we'll do from there. So guys, look, thank you for viewing, thanks for coming along, and I hope you'll stop by for the next episode. So this Umbrella Corporation gamer saying thank you. So chat to you all soon. Bye bye.